it takes you over 10 years to truly realize if you have, in my opinion, a hit song. Because you could have a hit song.
Explain.
I just mean like your song could go #1, you got a hit. 10 years from now, somebody listen to it and it just don't hit the same.
When it comes to your feet, eBay's got your back. With eBay's authenticity guarantee, real experts are checking your sneakers. Every stitch, down to the sole. A timeless pair of sneakers that will never go out of style. A pair of Chuck Taylors. Classic, timeless, simple, swaggy, dress for every occasion if you know how to wear it. Whatever you added to the lineup next, head to eBay. From the drop to your doorstep, eBay doesn't play games with your sneaker game. Just look for that blue check mark and ensure your next purchase is the real deal. Visit ebay.com for terms.
Or the shit hits even crazier. So what I mean,
about it, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm just basically saying when some shit is ingrained in culture, it almost has to skip a generation. So it's like the people that you in front of at the moment, the people within a certain age bracket that come up with you, cool. But what happens when their kids or the people that are 10, 15 years younger than them, when they get the age of the individuals that was listening to your music, is your song still hitting the same as the previous generation? That to me is like, okay, I made something that's ingrained in culture for more than 2 decades. Yeah. That's what I mean. So when I say the stakes are higher, I'm trying to go in and make music that 10, 15, 20 years from now has that type of fucking impact, and I'm not just out here making songs.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
I shared or I sat across from Jeezy as well as T.I., and I asked him the same question. Is mixtapes dead?
It depends on who you ask.
Would you ever come out with another mixtape?
Hell yeah. Because at the end of the day, mixtapes, it represents you just doing stuff for the streets or you doing stuff for the love. And you never wanna lose that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you were to say that mixtapes were dead and it don't matter, that just means, to me, it feels like you just all a part of the commercial aspect of what the music industry does on a business level. But if you love what you do, it's like a gift to God. It's a gift to the streets.
Like,
you just do it and just, like,
but did you
go.
like
Here's an offering?
So it's so easy, or I would think, to release a mixtape. Like, okay, I'll put it like this.
That's part of the love of doing it, though.
For sure.
It ain't no politics.
How
I don't have to clear this.
Could you release a song? Like, say for instance, we make a song right now.
Yeah.
How soon until it hits the radio? Like, not as a hit, but just whatever, just like.
Yeah, that's why I love Atlanta, Georgia, man. You got places like Magic City. You be in the studio, like that night, go to Magic City that night, and they playing that shit. Next thing you know, it's on the radio the next day. So to answer your question, you could make a song right now. You've heard stories where somebody in the studio, they leave the studio and take it straight to the radio station, and it gets played. It just all depends. If you're an artist of a certain caliber, if Outkast right now were to make a song in the studio and take that shit to 107.9, you best believe we got the first Outkast song in the last fucking 10, 15 years. They playing that shit immediately. So I'm just saying,
But I never understood the production of a song. Like, cut it, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And then obviously, you got hackers these days.
Oh, yeah.
You ever had an album leaked?
Yeah, we had that situation happen. I want to say Chicken and Beer album around that time frame. That was like when I think I sold like 400,000 the first week on that album. But, that type of demand and stuff leaking, it happens. It happens to everybody. But depending on what type of artist you are, I feel like it could be a good thing if your shit leaks out.
But how do you prevent that? Or how could, like, now you got streaming platforms and then you got to share things back. I'm talking like 2003, 4, where LimeWire and BearShare and Kazaa Music and all that bullshit.
Bro, that shit, you can't really prevent it. It's out of your hands.
How do they get it, though?
It's the same way motherfuckers find ways to rob and steal, and when rules are made that they get broken, somebody gonna find a way. You can try to continue to keep up with technology and try, but at the end of the day, you can't. There's not much you could do about that, man.
Just imagine if I dropped some shit that I took some hard-earned time. Then all of a sudden I hit, whoa. Hey, turn that up.
Yeah.
How the fuck they get that? But bamboozled ain't even the word. It ain't even a word in the dictionary. Hey, cut that shit off. Y'all ain't supposed to be listening to that. Hey, cut that off. But I mean, it is what it is. It's hard, you know, being a creator and not getting compensated for it.
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest thing too,
Right.
because you don't have like a tangible thing. It's a sound. It's an airwave kind of thing.
But like I said though, and not to cut you off, it depends on who you ask, because when you say not getting paid for it, your stuff could leak and you end up in the long run making more money than you would have if it did not leak. Because sometimes you need your shit to leak in order for the masses that would not have bought your album to be like, oh shit, this shit is jamming. I'm gonna support this artist.
Yeah.
So it could work in your favor.
Say less.